Johannes Kepler was a German astronomer and mathematician who worked in Prague. He had been inspired to study astronomy as a child when he witnessed the Great Comet of 1577.
Kepler believed that God had created the universe, and therefore, by watching the movements of the stars and planets, you would get a glimpse into the unfolding of God's plan. He decided that the whole of classical and medieval astrology should be discarded, and we should begin again with a new reformed astrology based completely on empirical observation.
Most astronomers still believe that everything in the universe moved in perfect circles. But this theory couldn't explain the way people saw the planets moving in the skies. So for over 1,500 years, they used an idea called epicycles, where planets moved in orbits that looked like spiraling loops.
That has worked really well for a long time, and yet it's messy, these epicycles. Ugh, it's really hard to work with.
Kepler wanted to simplify this model of the cosmos. And with access to Tycho Brahe's observations, he began to recalculate the orbits of the planets.
Kepler's great contribution is that he takes Tycho Brahe's numbers, Tycho Brahe's very precise data, and he starts calculating.
As Kepler crunched the numbers, he struck on an idea so beautiful in its simplicity that he couldn't believe that no one had thought of it before. The planets didn't move in circles. They moved in ellipses.
To get an elliptical orbit, you take a circular orbit and you essentially squash it on two sides, so it's more egg-shaped.
This is a huge change. Planets don't appear to be making exact circles. In fact, what he discovers are the laws of planetary motion.
Once you had Kepler come along and say, you know what? These things move in ellipses. Boom, that's when the Copernican model worked.
Kepler published his new laws of planetary motion in 1609 in a book called the Astronomia Nova. He had come up with a description of the motions of planets, which eliminated the need for epicycles.